stand, please? Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. First order of business is the approval of minutes from the October meeting. Anybody have any changes or corrections?
No.
I make a motion that the minutes be accepted.
Second.
Any second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Takes care of that. Next, I'm going to do accessory apartment for 979 Old Albany Post Road. Yeah, right there.
Lost one of them.
I think he just broke his foot 3 hours ago, so we're...
Good evening, Board. Joseph Thompson,
I'll
architect.
tell you, that's a dedicated...
Indeed.
That's for sure. The reason you're here is because you're applying for a accessory apartment, and it's only 800 square feet, and you're looking for one that's 1,100 square foot.
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason you're here. Okay. And this is a public hearing, so anybody here could speak to it if they want to speak to it. So, we pretty much, of course, we had turned down the last one because it was bigger and all like that, so we understood that. And yeah, I see you have letters from the neighbors and all like that. I have all that. And I want to go through the 5 factors. But before I do that, does anybody have any concerns before I go through the 5 factors on this, or any questions or anything else like that? No? Okay. The reason we use these 5 factors is to determine, if it's valid or helps the board decide. Number 1, will an undesirable change be produced to the character of the neighborhood, or will a detriment to nearby properties be created? No, the accessory dwelling unit is not anticipated to have a negative impact or to be out of character with the surrounding community, as is planned to be located over 300 feet from the road, and it's a modest-scale, single-story structure, and has very limited visual impact from the road and neighbors' parcels. Number 2, can the benefits sought be achieved by some method feasible to pursue other than the area variance? No. It's understandable. Is the requested area substantial? The proposed new accessory dwelling unit is 1,100 square foot on a parcel that is 187,263 square feet. Since the footprint of the proposed structure is less than 1% of the total property area, we do not believe the variance is to be substantial. Will the proposed variance have an adverse effect or impact on the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district? Based on the proximity of the proposed new structure to the street over 300 feet and adjacent parcels over 25 feet from the southern property line and over 125 feet from the northern property line, we do not believe the proposed new structure will have an adverse impact to the neighborhood, property owners, or the community, as the alleged difficulty self-created. The pre-existing non-conforming lot size is not self-created. Well, wasn't it two building lots before?
It
was
was
years ago. You had 2 building lots there.
correct. There were 2 that
Correct.
were merged
And you
in
put
the
the 2
90s.
into 1.
Correct.
Right, so that's self-created. He created, your applicant, you created that because if you had kept 2 building lots, you could build 2 houses.
Well, first of all, my parents gave me that piece of property,
I have my microphone.
in '92.
Okay, you're Mr., I'm sorry.
I'm Jeff Dain.
Okay,
I'm the property owner. They gave us the front piece of property in '92. Ed Doyle Sr. separated the property at that time. It was originally 15 acres. And at that time, it was 3 acre zoning. And then when they gave us the next piece, they didn't give us the back 10 acres till a few years later, but a couple years later, they gave us the back piece, which was, well, we called it the field. Between those 2, they equal 5 acres, or maybe a little bit more than 5 acres. And at that time, I thought, well, that's not going to be a problem because we still have 10 acres in the back, And we have 3 kids, and we wanted to be able to have a place for each one of them to live on the property if they so choose. Now we have 2 of them that want to. My daughter, I think, is going to stay in the West Coast, but who knows? And so they changed the zoning. At first, they were going to change it to 20-acre zoning. Now it's changed to 10-acre zoning. So now I can't put another house in there at all. So only one of my sons that both want to build a house, can build back there. So we're looking ahead and saying, okay, well, in a few years, I'm retired. My son's running the lumberyard. In a few years, we're not going to need this big house.
Right.
So at which point, we'd be able to move into the smaller house, still be able to stay there. We go down to Florida during the winter anyway, and then both of my sons would be able to, have a family
No, I understand. No, I-
kind of thing. So that's how it all originated. But it wasn't. It would have worked out fine until they changed the zoning to 10 acres when it was originally 3 acres.
The town does that. We don't do the zoning.
Well, I know. And
Okay. We don't
and
handle
to
the
be
zoning.
right, they were wanted to change to 20 acres, and that's what Richard Say said. No, we can't do it.
Right.
We can't do it.
I know, I live in the area, so I understand completely what you're saying, okay? The only problem I see, is that the things that we've been passing would be like, let's say, you had an existing garage there, okay? And somebody wanted to make that accessory apartment. We approved that. Somebody wanted to extend their house, extension, make an apartment. That was fine. I don't ever recall a new structure being built. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what my concern is, which I'm going to discuss with the board members, that's what I'm saying, does this represent being on a new house, two houses on one lot? That's pretty much my question. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so I went over the 5 factors. At this time, I'd like to go to closed session so I can speak to the attorney. Okay?
Well, you have to make a motion to go into closed session.
Motion to go in closed session.
I'll make a motion.
Mr.
I'll make a motion to go.
Make a
that we go
motion.
into closed session.
Okay, I second it. All in favor?
Yeah, aye.
All right, let's do that. We'll be right back.
I make a motion to come out of closed session.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The reason I asked for legal advice, okay, is I wasn't sure. All right, this is a new structure, okay? All the ones we've done, like I say, have been over garages and apartments and so on and so forth. So I want to make sure the next person comes in the door that we're legal. And according to our attorney, this is legal. Even though it's a new structure, it's legal, because you don't need any side variances or anything else like that. So that's the question I wanted answered, and he answered it, okay. Now, at this point in time, we've gone through the 5 factors of everything, so I'm going to call a roll call vote. Mr. Franger?
I vote to approve.
Janice?
I vote to approve.
I vote to approve. Mr.
I vote to approve.
Approve. It's okay, so you're all set. Let me
Thank you very
let me
much.
give you the, hold on.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, what I'm going to give you here is, oh, wait, ho. Mr. Dain, come here. Tell him. This is what you're going to give to the building inspector, and then he's going to give you the permit. Okay? Thank you. Okay. And the reason I didn't mean to go in like that, the reason I went was I wanted to make sure we were on legal grounds. Okay?
Okay, hope your foot heals quickly.
Okay. Next order of business is Shakespeare. Hudson Valley, Shakespeare.
Good evening.
Hi. And you are?
I'm Adam Stellero from Sive Pageant and Roselle on behalf of Shakespeare, and with me is Brogan Vidal.
Brogan Vidal with Azo Ridge.
Okay. Let's recap this, okay? Last month you were here, and we're going to do, this was supposed to be a public hearing
Right.
for two variances on Route 9 for a sign, okay? I spoke to the building inspector today, I spoke to the attorney, and the building inspector sent me a letter today. Let me get it here. I'm going to read it to you. It's dated today. It says, due to amended information, the Route 9 portion has been removed, meaning you don't need a variance, because you guys evidently, you got your own zone.
That's right.
You got your own world there. You zoned everything into your own, for your needs, for what you need, so you don't need that. The proposed snake kill, sure.
So you're officially pulling those other two applications?
Yeah.
Right,
So there'd be no
new letter.
public hearing for that.
Right, no, we're not,
Wait, hold on. Okay,
so we are no longer seeking a variance with the Route 9 sign. It's only with the Snake Hill Road sign.
because the zoning change covers you.
That's right.
You could build a 16-foot high, the way I read it,
That's
sign
right,
or something like
yes.
that. Okay. Why doesn't it cover the Snake Hill?
To be honest, it was something we probably overlooked when we were drafting the zoning. The intent was for the new zoning to cover what previously existed, so that the signs could basically be the same ones that are there now, but, fresh and new signs. So the one that we're seeking the variance for on Snake Hill Road is in the exact same location as the existing sign. It'll actually be smaller than the current sign
Right.
in terms of the sign area itself, and it'll be on a nice new pole. And Brogan can add more about the details of the sign itself. But we're essentially it's a like for like replacement in the exact same location, slightly smaller sign, new design.
Okay. Okay, explain to me why you can't go by the code 10 feet in.
I have these printouts, sorry, these are new photos we just took.
Okay,
This is where the current sign is, and you can see it's next to a tree.
Thank you.
And a wall, and it has.
Thank you.
Sure, that'd be great.
So you can see where the pole is, next to that brick wall and next to that tree. And so if we were to move it, it would go down the hill, or we'd have to remove the tree or the brick wall.
Why don't you put it on the other side of the tree?
There's the whole hill. So then if we were on that hill, you wouldn't be able to see the sign from the road because there's that huge tree there and that brick wall.
Then you put it on the other side of the road, right?
the other side of the driveway, you're saying?
Yeah.
There's a brick wall on that side of the driveway too. So when you go in, there's brick walls on both sides of the
Right.
driveway. You can see in this photo.
So you're
that's-
saying that you have to go over the brick wall? is what-
Yeah, so we're behind the brick wall, behind the pole, so we're already behind the brick wall. So this is where
Yeah, but
that wall.
the sign is beyond the brick wall, correct?
No, it's behind the brick wall. So this is where the sign pole is, behind that brick wall.
I'm looking at the sign. Isn't that sign at the brick wall, or am I losing my eyesight?
So this
too?
is where the brick wall is, so that sign does hang over that brick wall right there where this.
Yeah, it does,
the
right?
Yes, because so if there's not enough room between the brick wall and the post to have a sign. You would need to have still this post with that
Well, I
sign.
understand you'd have to move the location or something like that, but that sign you have is over, actually, it's onto the sidewalk, if there was a sidewalk there.
Oh, sorry.
What I'm saying is that, I looked there, I looked at the sign, I checked it out like that, and the brick wall is, the sign that you're proposing will be over the brick wall. Stone wall.
Yes,
Yes.
it will be slightly over that brick wall so that you can see the sign from the road.
Okay.
And so it's still
There's no
behind.
other location on that whole, how about it, 90 acres or something like that, that you could,
It's the same thing. There's that whole brick wall on the other side, and then it's from both sides where this is, it's just a straight downhill. So
Okay.
this is where we don't have to move any of the conduit, so we wouldn't have to disturb any of the road, or the hill. We wouldn't have to remove any trees.
Okay. Is this going to be an entrance too?
Yes, this is an entrance.
They're both going to be, the entrance is going to be, the main entrance is going to be on Route 9?
Yes, that is
Basically.
the entrance, and that's to,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, and so then, yes, both of them are entrances.
So there's no way that you can conform to the 10-foot setback, is what you're saying?
Correct. And if there's this road kind of like turns around in here, so that's where it is.
Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, just to clarify, on the application materials, you have, there's like a number 2, and it says existing secondary sign to be replaced.
Yes.
Is that the Snake Hill location that, or,
Yes, so that is the current sign on Snake Hill Road.
okay,
So we are using that same, we're obviously doing a new pole. But yes, that is the current sign that is there right now.
so a new pole, but the sign would be in the same basic location?
Yes, it's just gonna be a little bit smaller.
Okay.
And now, so you're saying if you move that on the other side of that driveway, there's a stone wall there, but it appears to me that that wall sets back further, or am I incorrect?
No, it's the same stone wall setback. It's just, this is a curved road.
No, I'm looking at this,
Oh, sorry.
I'm looking at this one here. What I'm trying to say is that if you moved it over to the other side of the driveway, does that wall sets back further than this one, from the property line?
I believe it's the same setback on this road.
It looks different, but
Because it's
I'd have to
a curved
measure.
road.
I drove that road today. It's set back farther.
Okay, anybody have any other questions or on this, or,
No, it's replacing like for like.
I'm sorry?
As I see it, is replacing like for like. There's a sign there that hangs over the wall. This sign is going in the exact same place.
Correct.
Well, just because it's been there doesn't mean that we have to put it back there.
No, but what I'm thinking of is when you turn into that area, you know, this sign needs to be visible as you're going Route 9, traveling north. Once you get to once you get to that intersection, you need to be able to see that sign for sure. If you have any reason why you're going to be entering from that side, other than going around to the other entrance on Route 9. So, I mean, the point of both signs is to be visible. And to be visible so that you're not stopping short and causing any problems with traffic that might result in an accident. And that's, to me, seems why that sign was placed where it is and why that's, it doesn't seem to be a problem.
I'm just concerned about the amount that it comes over that,
Over the
Over the
wall.
wall, yeah,
But
stone
it
wall.
seems like the exact same amount, really.
yeah, no, I'm fine.
Maybe a little more, a couple inches.
I just, okay,
The sign to be replaced is actually going to be smaller than this one.
It will be shorter and it will be smaller.
The rendering doesn't look,
The rendering makes
Doesn't
it
look
look
smaller.
like it's a little bit bigger.
but on the plan it shows it's small.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
as you're looking at the picture, it looks like it's bigger. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's any place else there that would go into conformity. I guess there's not. So, but even if you got the variance, the other side has no telephone pole. This one has a telephone pole in front of it. Wouldn't the other side be better for you, vision-wise?
Also, when you're driving, this is where you're going to turn in. You want the sign before you need a turn. You kind of know where you're at.
What if you're coming from the other way? There's no other signage, right? If you're coming up Snake Hill Road?
No, this is the only sign that will be on
On
the
that,
Snake Hill Road. Yep.
So you get this.
So the variance is that, how close is it to the roadway? I mean, I guess.
It's 0 feet off of the road line, which is
Zero
what the
off the
existing one,
road line.
yes.
I mean, just because the sign was there, it might, it wasn't in compliance, doesn't mean we could put it back in there, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I understand that's, why we're seeking a variance.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a by right thing, is what I'm trying to say, because it's there. Well, Anybody have any other questions or concerns?
Receive anybody from there.
Oh, yeah. Anybody want to speak about this in the audience? Please come up.
Is it going to be electrified, or is it?
Could you please just stand up? I don't, you know, so,
I live on Snake Hill Road, right across from that sign.
I'm sorry?
I live right across from that sign, so
Okay.
I'm just curious if it's going to be.
Your name, please?
Jay Brenner.
Okay.
29 Snake Hill Road. Is it going to be electric?
Yes, the sign will be illuminated with concealed LED lights.
Say that again?
It'll be Oh, sorry.
Well, it'll be lit, I guess.
Yes, with LED concealed lights.
From below, from above, how are you lighting it? Both sides?
Yes, it will be lit from both sides.
Is it a spotlight or is it?
No, it's all concealed LED, so it will be very low just on the sign. So you won't have like an extra like halo glow around it.
So,
Just so that you can see it when you are driving at night, like a night like this, trying to leave or go in there. Yeah.
a sign is gonna be lit, and you live directly across from it? Is that what you're saying? So that's,
Above it, it's
so that's your concern, that, you know, you might, it'd be a little time.
not glare on it.
No, no. Not at all.
So are you satisfied with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
It could always be mitigated.
I'm sorry?
It could always be mitigated.
Anybody else want to speak to this? All right. So, I make a motion, we get, all right,
Gonna be lit?
Yes.
yes. That's it, that's what we just
Yes.
went through. Make a motion, and we close the public hearing.
I'll make that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, call for a vote. Mr. Frenzen?
I vote to approve.
Janice?
I vote to approve.
I vote to approve.
I vote to deny.
Okay. So you won 3-1, you're the winner.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Let me give you a thing, hold on.
Did we close the public hearing for the guy before we voted? The one before? Did we? I don't remember closing it, actually.
You're asking an old guy like me, remember, come on. Remember when I woke up?
Hi, do you have another question?
No, I got something else. No, I got something for you. This is for the building inspector, get your permit. Okay, thank you. Yep. Okay. Okay. Learned a lot today, I'll tell you. I learned a lot tonight.
You guys have a few minutes?
Sure.
To just go back and,
Should we close the meeting?
yeah,
Yeah, it's meeting's closed.
yeah.
Oh, we did that? Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't. Make a motion, meeting be adjourned.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.